Dear students and other viewers, hope you are fine. Today in this lecture we will learn about another method of measuring dispersion, that is interquartile range and quartile deviation. First we will come to know about interquartile range. What is interquartile range? It is a difference between upper quartile and lower quartile, or we can say it is the difference between third quartile and first quartile, and its formula is given as, इसका जो formula है वो ये है, third quartile minus first quartile, where Q1 it is known as first quartile, or we can say lower quartile. Q3 it is known as third quartile, or we can say upper quartile. What is quartile? What is quartile? Quartile, it shows the data into 4 equal parts. 4 equal parts. इसमें हम डेटा को 4 equal parts में दिखाते हैं. You can understand it from this. यहाँ से आपको ये समझ में आएगा. This is the extreme minimum. Or we can say lower datum. Lower datum. Datum is the singular of the word data. It shows the lowest value of the given data, this extreme point, and this will be the extreme maximum, this point. Extreme maximum, or highest datum, the highest value of given data. Between these two extreme points, extreme minimum and extreme maximum, the whole data lies. And this is divided into 4 equal parts. One part, second, third and fourth part. 4 equal parts, and every part shows 25% of data. हर एक part represent करता है 25% of a given data. This is first quartile. We show 25% of data, and this will be the lower quartile. This is Q2, also known as median, because it represents 50% of data. A 50% data represent करता है 25% plus 25%. Between this to this extreme, there is 25% of data. That is why it is known as median. It gives the middle value of the given data. And this is Q3, the third quartile or upper quartile. And in this way the data is divided into 4 equal parts. And the difference between third quartile and first quartile, third quartile and first quartile, it is known as interquartile range. The difference between third quartile and first quartile, or difference between upper quartile and lower quartile, is known as interquartile range. Now we will learn about quartile deviation because it is based on interquartile range. Quartile deviation denoted by QD. Quartile deviation, it is the half of interquartile range. That is, it is equal to third quartile minus first quartile divided by 2. QD, quartile deviation, it is equal to third quartile minus first quartile divided by 2. That is half of interquartile range. And coefficient of quartile deviation, it is equal to third quartile minus first quartile divided by third quartile plus first quartile. This is the formula of quartile deviation and coefficient of quartile deviation. Now we have to learn, we have to calculate the value of quartile deviation and coefficient of quartile deviation in case of three types of statistical series, that is individual series, discrete series and continuous series. And in this lecture we will learn quartile deviation and coefficient of quartile deviation in case of individual series, also known as ungrouped data. The formula is same, but how to calculate the value of first quartile and third quartile, it is given as first quartile, it will be equal to size of n plus 1 divided by fourth item, where n is total number of observations and total number of items in a given series, and third quartile, it will be equal to size of 3 multiplied by n plus 1 divided by fourth item, that is size of 3 times n plus 1 divided by fourth item. These are the formulas for calculating the value of first quartile and third quartile in case of individual series, in case of ungrouped data. Now we will do some example. अब हम example लेंगे, उसके बाद हम first quartile और थर्ड क्वार्टाइल का वैल्यू निकालेंगे. उसके बाद those values, उन values को हम put करेंगे in this formula to calculate the value of quartile deviation and coefficient of quartile deviation. Individual series. फॉर एग्जाम्पल हमारे पास जो डेटा है जिसे हमें क्वार्टाइल डिविएशन और कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ क्वार्टाइल डिविएशन निकालना है, वो ये है एज इन ईयर्स. And the values are 60, 40, 70, 50, 20, 10 and 30. इस डाटा से हमें क्वार्टाइल डिविएशन और कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ क्वार्टाइल डिविएशन निकालना है. इसका जो सॉल्यूशन है वो इस तरह होगा, इसका जो हल होगा वो इस तरह होगा. फर्स्ट स्टेप में हमें डेटा को इन सम ऑर्डर में दिखाना है, जैसे कि असेंडिंग ऑर्डर में. फर्स्ट वी विल शो दिस डेटा इन असेंडिंग ऑर्डर. हम इसको असेंडिंग ऑर्डर में दिखाएंगे, असेंडिंग ऑर्डर, because it is not given in some order. In ascending order, the data will be equal to age in years 10, the lowest value, then next will be 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 and 70. This is in ascending order. आपको याद रखना होगा कि पहले आपको डेटा को ascending order में दिखाना होगा. उसके बाद you have to calculate the value of first quartile, which is equal to size of n plus 1 divided by fourth item. It will be equal to the size of n is equal to total number of observations and total number of items in a given series, which is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Size of 7 plus 1 divided by 4th item, it will be equal to size of 8 divided by 4th item. It will be equal to size of second item. 8 divided by 4, it will be 2. It will be equal to size of second item. And size of second item in a given series is 1, 2. This will be the value of first quartile, Q1. Therefore, first quartile will be equal to 20. Now we have to obtain the value of, अब हमें थर्ड क्वार्टाइल का वैल्यू निकालना है, which is equal to size of 3 multiplied by n plus 1 divided by 4th item, that is size of 3 times n plus 1 divided by 4th item. It will be equal to size of n is equal to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. N is equal to 7. 7 plus 1 divided by 4th item. It will be equal to size of 3 multiplied by 7 plus 1, 8 divided by 4th item. Third quartile will be equal to size of 24 divided by 4th item. Third quartile will be equal to size of 24 divided by 4, it will be equal to 6. Sixth item, which is equal to sixth item in our given data is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. It's the sixth item. The value of sixth item, that is the value of third quartile Q3, it is equal to 60. Quartile deviation, which is equal to third quartile minus first quartile divided by 2, it will be equal to 60 minus first quartile, that is equal to 20 divided by 2, it will be equal to 40 divided by 2, it will be equal to 20. The value of quartile deviation is equal to 20. And coefficient of quartile deviation, it is equal to third quartile minus first quartile divided by third quartile plus first quartile. It is equal to, third quartile is equal to 60 and first quartile is equal to 20 divided by 60. Third quartile plus first quartile equal to 20. It will be equal to 40 divided by 80. This and this will cancel out. It will be equal to 0.5. 40 divided by 80, it will be equal to 0.5. That is the value of coefficient of quartile deviation. This is how we get the value of quartile deviation and coefficient of quartile deviation in case of individual series with the help of these formula. I hope we have got it. आपको ये समझ में आया होगा. And inshallah in our next lecture we will learn quartile deviation and coefficient of quartile deviation in case of discrete series and continuous series. Thanks.